Hey guys, Jack here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the armoured train in bf1. Visually it looks awesome and it's just as fun to use, but how is it best to use it, and more importantly, how do you take it out if you come up against it? The train will come in during a game when one team is losing badly enough. Just like in the alpha, if one team is losing by too much of a margin, or if a team say controlled all of the flags, then they would get the assistance of this behemoth. On St. Quentin Scar it was the airship, but on Sinai Desert that role belongs to the armoured train. If it spawns in for your team, just pay attention to the spawn screen and then you can click the train icon to spawn inside it. When inside it there are 6 seats in total, including the driver. So let's talk about how you operate it then. As the driver you can move the train forward and backwards along the track. So you can control where the train is going to be at any one time, but of course you're more limited than the airship because you're governed by the tracks. The good news however is that you pass through flags with the train, so you can be a valuable asset to your team and not just a fragging killing machine. As the driver you'll get an artillery weapon that's very powerful, but it does take some getting used to. You've got a visual viewfinder on your screen to help you aim, but you can also see on the minimap exactly where the shell is going to land. There's kind of a cone of vision there with a red dot, and the red dot is more or less where you'll hit the target. Keep in mind though that if the train is moving fast, that fire isn't going to be as accurate as if you were stationary, of course. Remember, use your minimap, line it up and take out some targets. I even tried to take out a plane with it at one point, which admittedly was a bit optimistic, but I imagine there will be quite a few plane kills on release from the driver's seat. But of course, the other guns on the train include cannons and anti-air weapons. Other than the driver, there are another 5 seats for teammates, and using the light machine guns and cannons on the side, especially to kill enemies when you're passing through a cap radius, is very useful. Like I said before, you can capture both the D and A points with the armoured train as you pass through both. The problem of course though is that you're much more of a bigger target if you stop, and keeping on the move with the train is probably a better idea. Tanks, mines, horses and planes, they'll all be gunning for you, and you're a big enough target as it is, so staying in the same place too long probably isn't too smart. As I just mentioned, mines are a valid way of taking out the train. The assault class can equip them, and if you've got a few people putting them down on the track, it can take out the train very fast. So you've got to be very mindful as the driver of what's in front of you. Airplanes though, I think that's where the real damage can be done to the train. A few attack planes with either the rockets or the tank buster package can do immense damage to the train, and it's a pretty hard target to miss. If you're on the receiving end of an armoured train, focus fire on it, use 80 rocket guns, use tanks, use planes, use everything you can to take it out as quickly as possible, because this thing can output some real big damage. And that's all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this little overview of the armoured train in the bf1 beta. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed the video, do give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's start this video off right. We flank our tank on top of a cliff, and we're gonna jump off the top rope in mid-air, drop behind enemy lines and pick up a triple kill. Welcome to the game type Rush. In Rush, the attacking forces must find and destroy the defending forces' telegraph post by planting and defending a bomb at both bomb sites from oncoming defusing defenders. Defenders can also use these telegraph posts to call in artillery strikes. Now, as an attacker, your objective is to destroy both bomb sites before your tickets run out. A ticket is a respawn. You can see in the top middle of the screen, someone died and respawned already, so we dropped 1 ticket. Now the objective is to plant the bomb, and I'm trying to defend it with a few tripwire mines, and that's going to do a good job defending the bomb site. But just to be sure, I throw a little dynamite, you get a few kabooms, and that's how you do it. Defending the bomb site, that's the name of the game. Now, if you plant, defend, and destroy both bomb sites before you respawn 75 times, you get to move on to the next sector of the map. You do that for 3-4 sectors, and then you win the game. It gets increased difficulty the closer you get to winning, and there's a little bit of tanks, there's a few horses. Vehicles aren't that big of a factor as it is in Conquest, but you can see I jumped on one of the weaker vehicles in Battlefield 1, a Jeep with the MG on top of it, but it does work. I take 3 people out by the B bomb site and then I get launched into space. But I really like Rush because I can also reinforce my team with a tank, and now if you see a tank on the enemy team and you're defending, you have to kill it just because it's such a big factor. It's mostly soldiers on the ground, and a big tip I can give to new Battlefield players: if you're using the medic kit, use the medical syringe and revive your teammates so they're not wasting your tickets respawning. You can just pick them up on the battlefield. That doesn't waste a ticket. If you get out of your tank as an attacker and give it over to the enemy team, that's a huge mistake, because how it's balanced out is, as an attacker, you're supposed to get vehicles at first, but once you push on the brink of victory, then the defenders start to get the armor, and it just progressively gets more and more difficult the further you get attacking on the game type Rush. Now, I'm taking the time to repair this tank just because it's so important of a vehicle and a game changer, but in the game type Rush, after you plant and destroy the bombs at both the A and B bomb site, you take over the sector, and then the defenders have to fall back, refortify, and you can kind of see they're in this cave system. There's this huge choke point, and it's really difficult the further and further you get as an attacker, and this caused me a little bit of rage in the play session that we had because it was just so difficult. We're fighting back and forth and we finally pushed through the cave, and you can see that we're literally on the brink of losing. We have 0 tickets left. New people to the series might think we've lost because we have 0 tickets, but remember, a ticket counts as a respawn, and basically think of that as sudden death overtime. When you have 0 tickets, there's no more respawning, and we just barely destroyed the B bomb site, took over the sector, and pushed the enemies back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video on Battlefield 1 Rush. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you learned something, youtube.com/whiteboy7street. I have a cool video showing off the most popular game type in Battlefield 1 Conquest. I would say Rush is a close number 2. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you on the battlefield.
We are losing objective Edward.
Martin! Watch it!
We have lost objective George.
Line the wind!
Taken objective Charlie. We have taken objective Edward. We have lost objective Charlie. We have taken objective apples.
Taking the objective! Hold on to it! Spotted a soldier.
We have taken objective George.
We've taken the objective! Don't give it away! There! Enemy machine gun!
of apples.
We've lost the objective! Take your fire!
There's some first aid.
Cheers for that!
We have taken objective butter.
First aid. Use it.
We have lost a...
There. Ammunition. Grenade out. Look lively.
We have lost objective Duff.
Run now. Hop on over. Go. Quit it. Got him. Prove it. Easy. Come on, Wolf. There's a good name for him.
We have taken objective done. We have lost objective A. We have taken objective butter. objective Duff.
Take that first aid. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We are losing objective Duff. We are losing objective Duff. We have taken objective Edward.
First aid for you.
We are losing objective Edward. We have taken objective Apples. We have taken objective George.
Enemy medic sighted. Careful. Enemy soldier.
We have taken objective butter.
Boys, the objective's ours. Good work.
Enemy medic there.
We have lost objective George.
Sighted an enemy bomber.
We have lost objective apples.